Thanks for joining me on part 2 of my FIshmas 2024 adventure here at Convict Lake. We're going to be spending a few days here and really get to know this lake. Alright, a little later of a start today, 7:03. We are here at Convict Lake. It's going to be my first time trolling here.
That's the spot right there. That's where the browns hang out, supposedly.
Pretty. There you go. No skunk. First fish of Convict Lake. Let him go. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Just checking the side. Woo, he's a nice silver one. He's a football. Number 2. Scott Revis fly. Thank you, Scott. Right there. Hooked him right in the lip, the corner of the mouth. Boop. And he's off. And again. Actually a little bit bigger than the last ones. I mean, not like humongous, but I'll take him. Good thing I got everything on a lanyard, or I would lose everything. That's just how it works with me. Nice thing about lead core is you can adjust your depth really easily. So I like to start off at the top in the morning, and if I'm not getting any hits, I'll start lowering it, just laying out more line, just start bringing it down, and eventually I just kind of drop it into a zone where I can find fish. So it's good to explore and find what depth they're at. The disadvantage though is you end up with a really long bit of line behind you. So it does take a while to reel them in. But I don't mind because that's the fun part of fishing for me. But it makes it trickier when you troll a lake that has a lot of traffic, a lot of tight turns, so I can't fish deep if it's a crowded area. Now here, it's pretty open. There's very few boats, there's a lot of space, so I can do this. But if people are rigging and going deep, then I can't. But for the most part, I always keep this on board. The other side usually top lines for me, unless I bring my downrigger to go down. So, that's kind of what I carry. I sometimes carry a backup top rod. When I know there's for sure on the top, fishing a couple days, everything's on the top, I won't bring the lead core. Just because, heavier. I've got a lighter setup. Just, it's a nice to have, but hardly necessary. This one really catches a lot of fish just because it's so versatile. Oh, I don't need a net. Little. There you go. Number 4. Little guy. There you go. So I'm gonna get this hook out of your face. Alright. Fish on, fish on.
Top or bottom?
20 feet down, wedding ring. around in circles. It's done. Oh, whew, he is the nicest one of the day, and that's 5. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, he is the nicest one today. Let's show you guys. That's gonna cost me one of these days. Here at Convict Lake for FIshmas 2024. Just caught my limit. Well, been letting them go, but this would have been limit number 5 here. He's a nice one. Not terribly big, but honestly, he's the prettiest of all of them I've caught today. Full fins. Headed for a nice fight. I always like having my little mini live well here too. All right, let's let him go. Let's let him go. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of him swimming away here. There he goes. Interesting. A lot of times they like chilling right under the kayak. They feel safe, I guess. Probably because I'm letting him go today. All right, let's get back on the trail. That's something you don't see every day, at least not in the Bay Area. I'm here at Convict Lake, and there's a glider soaring around in the thermals. That is soaring like a bird. Amazing. Oh yeah, I was admiring this glider flying above us, and I didn't realize, I don't know how long I had this fish on. Wedding ring. I don't need a net for you. Oh, and he's off. Good. He was a little one. Wanted to get him off on his way. That was fun. Oh, you got one too. Double hookup. Nice. Well, day 1, Convict Lake was a success. Caught 6 rainbows, all trolling, probably 20 to 40 feet down. It's a great day, caught 6. Headed in a little bit early today. Gonna see what's in store for the rest of the day. Probably grab some chow. Who knows, maybe we'll fish again later today. Anyway, enjoy the view one more time of that mountain behind me. Is, wow, just amazing. Our original plans for FIshmas 2024 was to fish lots of lakes around the eastern Sierras. However, this year there was still snow on most of the roads and a lot of the lakes were still frozen over. Because of this, and because Sean unfortunately lost his keys, we decided to stay at Convict Lake longer than expected, and so we did a little shore fishing while we waited for a tow. Afterwards, we hit a local tackle shop to pick up supplies, as our plan for the next day was to head to the Owens River to do some fishing. Alright, just arrived. Owens River. Got my fly gear, but it takes some time to set up, but I'm so antsy, I just want to get out there. So it's artificial lures only, no bait, lures, flies. Max minimum has to be 18 inches, 2 trout in possession. Probably not going to keep anything. Actually, I should grab a net, huh? What if we catch a fish and have no net? Fish of a lifetime, no net. That sounds like something I would do. We ended up fishing up and down the Owens River for quite a few hours. Only managed this one trout. Tried some fly fishing, no luck. So we packed up, and our plan for the next day was to do some shore fishing. This is like trout number 4 in about half an hour. 3 little guys, 3 little rainbows, and nice sized brown. Just letting them go. It's fun. Rainbow out of Convict Lake. I'd love to let him go, but I think he's gonna make it. He's bleeding out of the gills. I don't think that he'll make it once that happens. Oh, caught 5 here at Convict. Let 4 of them go successfully. 1 of them was brown. This guy, unfortunately, got it into the gill, so he's not going to make it. But he's a good sized one at least, so he's coming home. But the colors on these fish up here, so pretty. So pretty. This will keep him fresh since I don't have a stringer. He's still actually alive. Maybe he'll make it, but I don't think so. Hey, number 6. Oh. He's pretty. This guy's ready to get on his way. I want to get a nice picture with him. I think he's ready to go. Pretty. See you, Mr. Fish. Fishing from the shore turned out to be really fun and a relaxing way to spend the day. We caught a lot of fish like this, let them go. I didn't have my GoPro, so I'm not going to show you all the footage as it's not quite as nice. But we had a lot of fun, and the next day decided to get back on the kayak to do some real fishing. Alright, good morning everybody. We're here on Convict Lake again. We are trying our luck today with just jigging, no trolling. Not something I normally do from the kayak. But caught quite a few yesterday from the shore doing this, and a lot of float tubers have been out trying this, so I think I'm just gonna float around and see what I get. Beautiful. No wind today, which is nice. There you go. Fish on. Yeah. He is. He's not big, but first fish of the day. I'll let him go. Sorry, little guy. And then he's free to go. Let's see if we can get another one. That didn't take long. Oh, fish on. That was fast. Another one? Yeah. Is that the mini tip or is that? Yeah, the same pumpkin, or the trout pellet color. This one's got more fight to him than the last one. We'll have some fun with him. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why he's fighting funny. Whew. He's a nice size one, actually. 5 already. I'm in here for fun. Just started my own little mini live well. I'm gonna keep catching fish, filling it up, and count them and let them go later, just for fun. You'll see what I'm showing them. Got 4 here. Thomas Point, coming to the hotel. There we go. Nice. Grubs weren't doing it. Switched over to this. Thomas Point, my oldest favorite. Works every time. shaking. Pick it up. There you go.
Windy over there at the point where you left?
No, it's pretty calm.
It just depends on where you're at, huh?
Yeah, and it kind of comes and goes. Give it 5 minutes. All right, so it is noon. I think I'm gonna head back. I'm on the far side of Convict where the mouth opening is. Didn't get anything here. I got some fish on the way down, but I've got to go all the way back to the far side and got to go meet up with Sean. I think we got to go get his car. But before I do, I think it's time to let our pets go. There we go. Show you guys one more time. Let's go under. Alright, I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm gonna try to let these guys go so you guys can see it. 1.2 miles an hour we were trolling, 1.3, not that fast. Ooh, we were doing the slow troll back home and kept the old faithful Thomas Boyne out there. And we got fish on the troll. It's been a while since I caught one on the troll second gear.
On, fish on, Cliff. Go, bud.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let's make it scenic, bro.
It's a great view, that's for sure.
Let's go. Look at that background.
There we go. Hey, he's nice. Let's get him off the hook. That came off easy. Let's hold him up for the camera. And watch me drop him right into the water. Hold on, buddy. Just one picture.
There you go, bud.
He's not terribly big.
Yeah, nice, though.
He's pretty, right?
Right.
Got him on the troll.
Hey, look at that view. Hey, look at that view. Show the fish the view.
There you go. Look around. Look around. All right, go home.
Nice, dude.
That was fun. Bonus fish. Oh, all right, everybody. Round 2 for today. Convict Lake. Went back to shore at noon. Met up with Sean. He's back. Got his car back, which is nice. He had dropped his keys in the lake, which really sucked. But we're back in action, and he was so kind to pick up some new night crawlers. And man, these are the fattest night crawlers I've seen. It's crazy. So I can't use a whole one. Let's half of that night crawler there. Wow, this is so juicy. Mwah. How can you not want that juicy? Okay. Then I want to inflate this worm so it floats off the bottom. And I'm going to drift it behind me under a water bobber. And that water bobber won't snag the bottom, at least not easily. And it'll keep that worm kind of drifting behind me, but on the bottom. And if there's a big hungry fish there, that's what I'm hoping to get. And then on the other side, I'm going to throw a spoon or a jig. Got another one on. Night crawler. Oh, what the hell? It's not even a... Ew. It's a sucker fish. I caught like a giant sucker fish. Oh, he's a jumper. No, actually, he's a little too. There he is. They always look big in the water. Well, he did not like what he sees. There we go. Another little guy. This is on a same Thomas Bryant that I've been catching them all on. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I really enjoyed my time at Convict Lake. It was especially beautiful. The background scenery was incredible, and the fishing was pretty much non-stop action. I didn't catch anything large, but I had a great time, and I'm sure I'll be back. The next leg of my journey took me back to New Melones Lake. On my way back to New Melones, I had to take the long way across the eastern Sierras. I don't normally take this route, but this early in the season, the main roads were still closed by snow. The passes here were incredible, the views were breathtaking. If you ever have a chance to drive to the eastern Sierras, I highly suggest taking the long way around the mountains. Alright. It's 5:30. You can't really see me. I guess I'll sign in again when there's a little more light, but we're here at New Melones, trolling for coconut. Alright. It's now 5:44 a.m. New Melones. Sun is about to peek over the mountaintop. Oh, it looks like a big bow. No, it's not. Oh, it's a fatty coconut. Oh, he's big. So angry. So angry. I love it. That's a nice fish. Let's measure this guy. $17. I'll take it. Just switched out and got a hit. That is 200 feet out. Okay, good. Don't want to lose this. It's 12:20. It's been slow. Haven't had any action in 4 hours. I'll be happy no matter what this is. Not a kokanee, but wow, what an amazing rainbow. Oh wow, he's a fatty. Whew. It's worth it. That was a good fight. Showing 144. Oh boy. I hope it's a kokanee. No, it's not. It is a big black, it's a big bass. Huh. I never caught one of these things on the troll with this type of gear. Funny, huh? Oh, at least that was action. Thanks for joining along this adventure to New Melones Lake and also to Convict Lake in the eastern Sierras. If you like what you've seen, please help the channel grow by liking and subscribing and sharing with your friends.